Hey there, everyone. I hope you all had a nice Christmas. I hope you are all doing good. Today we are going back into the Breakbeat torture mess with the Polyend Tracker instead of live. Why would you want to do that? First of all, to get away from your computer for a while, but creatively, something I like to do is to resample some of the nice breakbeats that I've edited inside live to use those again into the tracker. I made a sample bank that comes with the tracker with a lot of samples that comes from some of my tracks. Here are some examples. I've decided to use this one for this particular video. Okay, here it is sliced already. So I have fun working with those because as the order is already changed from the classic breakbeat configuration, you might find some new ideas for rearranging those into new ways you might have never thought about before. I ended up doing this short pattern. So I'm going to go to pattern number 2 and start over. It's worth pointing out that now we are in the tracker firmware 1.3, which adds a hell lot of new features. And one of the very simple one but very useful is the tune FX on audio, which allows you to repitch any audio on a per step basis. I was most of the time using the normal slice mode because of its repitch possibilities using the pads as shown right now. The problem with this mode is that you need an FX command to move between the slice. So now that the bit slice mode can be tuned on a per step basis only when we want, we just save another FX line on the 2 available by using this instead of the normal slice mode. Now let's get into some of those breakbeat torture. First, go in rec mode. We are on the first instrument. Okay, easy. Now, I'm going to select all this, go back to the end of the pattern, and make it 64. Copy this. Now we have a 64-step pattern, which allows me to quickly change some notes to change the slices that are playing into the second half. Okay, like that. Now, one of my favorite effects, audio effects on drums, is the time stretch. And we have now a time stretch beat and notes effects inside the sample editor. One simple trick, if I want to use the same breakbeat, but I want to have the same slices than in the original, copy, paste, and we will time stretch only this one. So let's go to time stretch note. I choose a new length, just so you see this one. This sample is 2741 seconds. I'm going to do roughly 3 times this. So let's go with this. This is the grain size. So let's preview. Sometimes it's a little bit long. Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit longer. Bigger grains. Apply. I fast forwarded so you don't fall asleep. Okay, now we have back to our sample. Instrument 1. Okay, instrument 2. Okay, so now let's copy everything we've made so far, make the pattern longer, past what we have done before. So now we have a 128 steps pattern. And now I'm just going to switch between 1 and 2. 1 is our original breakbeat. And if I switch 2, I have the time stretch version. Now I will just edit this, going from the normal breakbeat and the time stretched one, and adding a few rolls and pitch effects. One of the other things that I like to do is to load different breakbeats. So as those are samples taken from my tracks, I have a lot of already super edited breakbeats, such as this one, if I'm correct. Ouais, this one is... This one's a good example. So let's add this one. I'm going to slice the guy up, 8 slice, confirm. Now let's look at which of those slices we can use. Okay, so if you start to look to some of the already drilled stuff like this, it's make it very easy to add another layer of complexity. Well, let's start over with a new pattern from scratch. So I have my main breakbeat. We're going to make a simple 32. Let's make it 36, just for 40, just for fun. start to use the second track to sequence some of those other sounds. The thing I really like is those reverse rolls. And yet, like all the time, easiest way to make it longer is to select everything like this, copy, make this pattern longer, 80. I didn't copy track 2, so now I can add another layer again. Let's see what we can come up with. Oops. Don't forget to put an off command after the reverse rolls, otherwise the sound can get really loud at some points. So yeah, don't hesitate to resample your already mangled breakbeats and reuse those into another sampler, whether it be hardware or, again, inside Live, or any other software or sampler. Have fun. Goodbye. See you next time.